Jolt in my bones. Machines.
We can fight them, or try to sneak past. Your call.
Machines resistant to shock. Shots left.
I've never seen anyone fight machines like you do.
아샤 아샤 Rasha! Rasha! It's been a day, let me tell you. I know you probably had it worse than me. Just because of the weather.
The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a truck like that too, I would be out there all the time. That'd be my problem. I'd be in my truck all the time, and then I'd end up having to pay a shitload of gas. Yeah, see, that'd be my problem. That's not bad. That's about as much as...
There has to be some other way to get
I
inside.
forgot to watch it. I was going to, and then I got sidetracked, and I really forgot to watch it. Uh-huh.
I'm right behind you.
Uh-huh.
Can we get through that hatch on the ground?
Is that what up?
It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too.
Oh, you talking about So I left everything pretty much at default. I mean, the only thing that you may want to change, I don't know, would be the camera. I did frame rate. Because anytime I do quality on these games, it freaking glitches the game out. So I always just do the do the performance and stuff like that. And I think that's what they mean by frame rate, is performance.
Nothing I can do there.
So yeah.
I'll have to find another way.
Yeah, see, I don't know what any of that means. The only thing that I'm actually thinking about changing myself, is the camera auto reorientation, so to speak. Because I'm constantly using my right analog stick to reorientate the camera, and it always pops it back over my right shoulder, and it's getting kind of annoying.
Next time you decide to,
Because it kind of messes with it.
Try.
Messes with my vision, so to speak. So you see those 3 there? There's actually a lot more. If you,
I should take a look around.
I picked the warrior with the 2 blades. Why, I don't know, but I was looking at their different stats, and a bunch of them are pretty much the same. I'm assuming dexterity, because you have dexterity, intelligence, you know, strength is pretty much... if it follows course for anything else, strength, of course, is going to be your attack damage. Dexterity is probably going to be like bows and long range, and I think strength has something to do with stamina as well. Endurance is stamina, yep. And then I want to say intelligence will be magic, because I think there's magic in it too. And so I'm not too far into it. See, faith, I don't know. I don't know if that's like support for like healing and stuff like that. It could be. I don't know, because they don't tell you anything. It's a freaking From Software game where they just say, hey, pick your shit and go figure it out. So well, see, here's the thing. You can actually change your character's face however you want it.
If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
It's got one of the best character creations that I've seen in a long time. Let's put it that way.
hold it there. Let me just.
Yeah.
I jumped on top.
Yep. So yeah, they give you the, well, see, I'm after just playing for like the first 30 minutes, I'm starting to see why this game got a 10 out of 10 from Game Informer, which is one of the, Game Informer is very hard to get a 10 out of 10 with. Yeah.
You still down there?
Hold on.
Wow, you're breaking up pretty bad. What were you saying? Oh no, dude. I'm excited. Dude, I'm excited for you. Like, I mean, you've kind of rekindled my spark to get a truck. Because I've been wanting to get it, you know, how I'm kind of up in the air with getting a truck or getting a car again. You know, I'm half tempted to just get a Silverado. Because that's probably what the truck I'm going to get is a Silverado. Anyway.
I'll help if I can. Okay?
Or get a Camaro or get that Lexus RC 350 that I was thinking about. But, so the other thing is do I want to get a Silverado, or do I just want to break down and go ahead and get Jessica her Jeep and get the Jeep Gladiator?
There should be a power cell inside.
Because, yeah, I mean, and I'm not talking like getting one of them shitty looking Jeep Gladiators. I'm talking about getting one of the Mojaves or the Rubicons that look fucking ballsy. So, I mean, if I'm gonna drop $40,000 to $50,000 on a vehicle, like I've told, like, you know, I've said in the past, I'm buying what the hell I want this time and not what I need. And those 4 vehicles right now are on my list of ones that I want. It's just a matter of what year do I want to get it, what price do I want to spend, if the price is gonna be right. But that's, I think I'm gonna push that off till next year because I want to get as much of my debt paid off this year as possible. Because I'm tired of my rent going up. I think we're gonna wholeheartedly buckle down and buy a house down here. And yeah, it's gonna suck for the first few years, but you know, if I got to thinking about it, if we ever wanted to move, we could just sell it. Or if at the time I had the money to have 2 houses, I could just keep this one as either a getaway house or
You stay here.
rent it out to some people that I know or something, you know. Because I don't know if I want to do the whole rental property thing.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Oh yeah, no, right. Oh yeah. Especially right now with how high everything is and the limited... Dude, we have a... I'm telling you, this Kia dealership is like a compound. It takes up... It goes from one road to the next in between like stoplights. It's huge. Like, they could probably put 5,000 cars on this lot at any given time.
Okay.
So,
We need to go.
most of the time, I've seen it sitting there, I would probably say with about 1,000 cars, and they have, you know, it's huge, so they don't really have enough cars to fill it.
No.
The past couple days driving by,
This thing off.
I've seen maybe 20 brand new vehicles on their lot. The rest is used, and they probably have 100 used cars. It just takes up the first 2 rows of the front of the dealership. They have all of them parked there in the first 2 rows of the front of the dealership. Like, it is empty.
That's how the world ended.
Okay, Vigor's health.
What did we just see?
Let's meet below.
Okay, I figured that's what those would be for.
I'm gonna share a file with you.
Okay, so okay, so it's kind of like I said, I only played for like 30-45 minutes and got into like the main area, the main tutorial area, was running around just killing random shit. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. That's kind of like a Skyrim / Dragon Age setup. Makes a little bit of sense. So what's cool is you can go around killing animals, and they give you coins to upgrade your stuff or to buy stuff. Now it's not a lot. Like, I killed a squirrel and it gave me 2 coins, and then I went and killed a dude with a sword and shield and it gave me 40. But you could still kill animals and get rewarded for it.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your
Yeah,
race-
Daddy, feed me.
Time of ashes. Most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Oh, nice.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. Or just somehow.
Yeah, I'm finishing up getting.
They survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of
I was gonna say I'm just finishing up getting Demeter for Gaia, and then I'll switch over.
To find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me.
Okay.
Or even worse, people will die.
She's like, Daddy's coming to get me.
My family, my sister.
Hello? Hello?
When she was
Olivia?
and already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Oh.
Alva. I get it. I do.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I've
You
been...
and I are working
There's
towards
rumors that Amazon's gonna restock PlayStations today, so I've been kind of hanging by my phone. And then Walmart's supposed to do it again tomorrow.
we'll just
Like I said, so Walmart's pretty cool because they have that Walmart Plus thing now where you have to be a Plus member in order to get one. So
I need to bring something back.
what they do is,
then we'll go to test station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has.
so what they do is don't taste. They were just outside. Don't put them outside again. Oh, she's barking at the tents. She hates that stuff. Like she barked at the fire pit and everything. She's barking at the tents in the living room because she's a ninny. So I just paid $13 to get in the queue yesterday, and so when they go live, you can go to the digital edition and you can go to the disc edition, and you can say hold my place in line and continue shopping, and it puts you like in a line that tells you like an estimated wait time that you can have the opportunity to buy one. So in a matter of 2 hours, I was able to get the disc edition 3 times. The digital edition, I never got the opportunity to buy one, but the disc edition, I got it. It gives you, and then once it says here you have this, it gives you a limited amount of time to buy it. It gives you 10 minutes to buy it, and that's secured for that 10 minutes for you to buy. So I sat there the entire 10 minutes all 3 times waiting to see if I would get a digital edition pop up, because for one, it's hard for me to spend an extra $100 for a disc tray. And on top of it, I was getting the 3-year warranty on it, which was pushing the total of $598. And I'm like, you know what? I'd much rather spend $498 because I don't need the disc. Everything I do is digital, and Bladen doesn't need a Blu-ray player in his room. And then I got to thinking, well, maybe I'll just take the disc edition for myself and then give Bladen my digital one. But then I'm like, that's the same thing. I don't need a disc edition in my bedroom, you know. So I was just holding off, and then so they said that it was going to end at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Right.
Let's find a way to get it.
So I had one in my cart at 1:52, and I had 10 minutes to buy it. So I sat there, and then like the last 4 minutes I was at lunch, and my freaking cell service was spotty, and I was like, great, this is gonna screw me up. Well, it didn't really screw me up, but I had it in my cart, and I went to buy it because it said I had like 2 minutes left. Well, it was 2:01 when I went to buy it, and because it was after the time that they closed the queues down, even though I had it in my cart ready to go, it wouldn't let me buy it. It says this deal is ended. I'm like, motherfucker. So what the fuck is that? Dude, what is this? Are you gonna scan the goddamn beast or not? A Dreadwing. Dude, it's like a big ass flying vampire bat. It's weak to fire. Okay. Great. I hate flying creatures in this game. I hate them with a passion. So I haven't quite figured that out yet, but I think you need ruins to... I don't know if that's the stuff that you use to buy things with, or if that's just different things to level your character up throughout the game. Like I said, I pretty much got to the main part where I was running around just exploring and seeing how difficult the combat was going to be, and in that first area the combat doesn't seem too bad. Oh great, this thing can go invisible? Come on. Alright, this stagger crap is getting old. Not enough points? Okay. Where's she at? Tag it. There we go. That way I can see the weak spots. What are you doing, you stupid NPC? Get out of my way! Ah! Wings as swords! Wings as swords! Oh, you stupid. Ah, I missed it. How'd that not get that? Got that one. Boom. Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna be a big explosion. Maybe I shouldn't have stood that close to it.
Terrifying, but
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
That was not a fun fight.
There has to be some data here on the Adamantium Wraith we can use.
oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The fourth test station. Willow.
This
It
console's
looks
still
like it's
operational.
underwater.
Huh. I might be worth a look sometime.
Her name is
Okay, I'm seeing what you're saying about the
Yeah, I saw some pretty. There's some a Reddit thread for people to show off their faces that they make. Some of the people made some pretty crazy looking dudes.
Loading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wraiths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from US Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one bracket I can. The map
Yeah.
she thinks clothes so bad.
Right behind you.
Yeah, they were. Are. They are. My dad's just living and teaching and working right now.
Pretty far. Are they like taking
We can use the line to get down.
No.
Right.
We're gonna be fine.
Easy.
Almost every day. So.
Made it. But we better make haste.
What?
After we encountered
Yeah,
the
my mom's
barbarians, our lieutenant
entire
called for
high school
reinforcements.
playlist.
They could be here anytime.
Now when you watch the videos of the headlights,
Uh
the reverse lights are equally as bright.
huh.
Yes.
Oh, I got this new bow. It's called the Berserker Hunter bow. It has impact arrows. It has target arrows, which if I override a machine and I hit it with a and then I hit another machine with the target arrow, that overridden machine will attack that other machine that has the arrow on it. And then it also has Berserker arrows. Once I hit a person or a machine enough times with the Berserker arrows, they lose their mind and they just randomly start attacking whoever they see. I haven't used it yet, but I just got the vine cutter, so now I can cut those seeds open.
Now, we get to that data core.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe you took all these soldiers by yourself. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here anytime.
Right.
that view. It was called the Imperium. It was a honeymooners resort back in the 60s. It's so surreal. It's unbelievable.
You've got it there. I know. Period.
You can
Pretty much maybe he's got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, that, like I said, there's some dudes that made some pretty crazy looking characters.
Let's hope this new module works. Now it's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
Seriously.
Yeah, the multiplayer I haven't really figured out or actually tried to use yet, but you get like this. You end up getting this. It's like a some type of stake that you can stab in the ground, and it creates a multiplayer summoning pool. And then you take, like, they give you these 2 fingers. One of them you can make messages and just leave them for everybody else to read. And then the other one is, it like creates a multiplayer session message. So if you were to walk up to it and select it, you could join my game.
I've never seen my focus switch like that.
Well, it's kind of like Bloodborne's multiplayer, where it's a pain in the ass. Like, you had to ring a bell and be in the same position as the other player to find them and then join them. I think it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
You were right. Highly primitive archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture.
Because they're assholes.
It would take us years to get through all of this.
They want you
I
to
don't have that kind of
suffer.
what you said before about
Oh!
Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at how we fought them.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She was no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come. Look at her.
Like you don't want to pay any attention to the other person.
Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow our Lord Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
It works just like a camera lens. Kind of made it myself.
Can't talk to them. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
And you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Tell me how to reach it, just in case.
It is far west, by the ruins near the broken bridge.
San Francisco.
Yes, you are well versed in the legacy.
Right.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only
Now,
approach is from the south.
when I said, okay, this is gonna suck,
Any attempt to go
you'll see why when you first get into the world.
please.
Because they drop a boss on you right off the bat, and you're like, oh my god, really? But you're supposed to die. And then it takes you to a cutscene, and then you actually get dropped in the tutorial area, or in the beginning, and then it's like, okay, this is pretty cool, and then you start finding people to fight, and then it's actually not
I need
too
to get
bad.
my way back to Gaia anyway. But I'm
Like, I got swarmed by like 5 dudes, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. But no, I got out of it. I just hacked and slashed through them. The only time I died was when I got stuck in a corner and couldn't get out of it, and then I got hit by like 2 dudes with spears. They were just teeing off on me. Turn to base. Alright, so I'm just gonna fast travel to base. Alright, well, I got all 3 of the... all 3 of them. Now it's time to go after Hephaestus.
Taxidermist.
What?
Really good. Someone, serial killer.
That's okay. They're not my parents. I am just a genetic stranger that lives in the river.
A genetic stranger.
Yeah, it's
When can I see you again?
Bowser! Get out of the kitchen, or the bathroom.
Whole summer. Staying with my grandpa till I leave for Brown.
You're going to Brown? What? I just kicked an Ivy League, bro.
This street cred for that?
Only if you tell me that you got some.
It is good to see you again, Aloy.
Yeah.
I see you have recovered Demeter.
And the armor and stuff that you get in game actually changes your appearance too. So like if you see a piece of armor that looks pretty sweet and you put it on, you're gonna look like that. It's not like one of those ones where like the Avengers, where if you pick up a piece of armor, it's just gonna not change your appearance, so to speak.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Is that Jordan crying?
Carl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores.
What,
Where do
Jan?
you find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tanakh marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. I'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport ring. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written out the clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Fair has mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. To get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Clan Diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
Looks like we're going to San Francisco.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Jan, back up. You're not getting my sausage sticks.
Alva said the clan have a ferry on the coast that they used to get to the...